Alright, hello folks. My name is Mal, and I'm going to be trying to put together my first video for public viewing. So I'm new to this. This is a learning process. This may or may not actually get published. So tonight I figure I'm gonna give you guys an introduction to mounts in Conan Exiles. In advance, I'd like to apologize. I suffer from chronic allergies, and sometimes I end up sniffling a lot or getting out of breath because I will mute the mic and sneeze. So I apologize if I sniff a lot. So that up there is the server to our Discord server for this Slaver Syndicate server. If you wanted to go there and join it and check us out and see if you want to come play there, absolutely, that is part of the idea. Alright, loading in here. We have lots of people. Why are you guys standing like the Bobbsey twins? Because he's collecting fighters. Why does he need to... Why are you cluttering your... Okay, whatever. And he left me some work to do. Okay. My guild leader, he left me some work to do. My job in the clan tends to be inventory management. I keep everything organized so that you can find it, and I determine what needs to go, what doesn't serve the clan and needs to go. And usually we have a big board of, like a great big wall of chests with everything labeled, and we're real meticulous. But they started playing here before I got here, and so I had to kind of make do with what they already had laid out. So, yeah. So this is their little base. So coming out here, this is the generic build I'm talking about, because I say it's generic because it's not all that fantabulous. It's not anything super special. It's just a big barn. It's intended for the horses. And this is my character's little lab over here where I'm the beast handler. So I handle all the breaking of animals. And this is their wolf pack, which has a gate that can close. We use a bunch of different mods which allow us to do things like fences. So you're probably going to see some stuff in this that isn't in the core game, unfortunately. But I'm not sure if this fence pack is part of the core game and it's just new, or if it's part of one of these mods. Because there are some mods on here I'm not that familiar with. And then on the third floor is my character's kitty pride. And all my cats. And some of them are just prop cats. They're not actual pets. So. And then my little balcony, which overlooks everything. And I have a balcony on the back as well. And so there you have it. That's the build. Again, not really all that special, just kinda boring. I've done more interesting stuff. Maybe I'll get that into here. So what I wanted to do today really is just show you what the writing is about and that kind of thing. So you start off, you have to go... Oh, let's start from the beginning here. Hang on. You have to go capture a foal. And then you have to feed the foal something, and there's different things. I need something to feed the foal. Well, we're gonna try. Maybe the foal will like this. They're supposed to. So you have to build one of these stables here. And put the foal in. It works kind of like the pet taming barn. Alright, it liked the Asura, So in the pet taming barn, you know, you put your animal in and then you gotta feed it something, and then it grows. Like a breaking of a thrall, it has a timer, and when it's finished, then you'll have a full-grown horse. And that's what we just took out, was a full-grown horse. And they look like this. The one we pulled out was a dapple, so it looked like this one. Okay, and then this is the buckskin. There is a potion you can make to color it black or white. And there are two other colors, paint, a sorrel and white paint, and I honestly don't know what the fourth color is. I haven't seen it. But that's okay. So then you start off, you're going to need a saddler's bench, okay? And your first saddle is this one, Warhorse saddle. It's just, all it does very little. It just lets you ride the horse. That's it. As you level up, you can make the Warhorse saddle medium, which provides, I think, a little bit of armor. I'm not sure, or a little bit of armor penetration resistance. Then when you get up to the top tier, you can make 3 different kinds, and I'm going to kind of demonstrate them here today. And that's what really my focus is on. I do not need those. That's the medium. So there are 3 styles and 3 kinds. So 9 top tier saddles total. And these guys each have one, so we're going to start with, these are the maneuverability saddles. The maneuverability saddles allow you to turn tighter corners, and that's really all they do. The level of the horse will determine the horse's hit points and armor rating. So as you look at this one, this is Corellian, my clan leader's horse. He's got an armor rating of 117, and he's got 2,824 hit points. He's level 7. Come over here to my horse. I, of course, have the highest level horse because I'm here riding all the time. I'm obsessed with these things. I have a rating of 309 armor, level 12 horse, 3,481 hit points. So that's something to take into account. So your maneuverability saddle has tighter turn radius. Okay. The defense saddle, this is a defense saddle, is slower, but and we're not sure exactly what it does because it doesn't add to the armor rating, so we think it's armor penetration resistance. We haven't confirmed that yet. You will notice that you move a little slower, takes longer to get up to speed. Your turns, I mean, it's going to bank like a tank, right? It's not going to turn tight. And so that's that one. And then these other 2 saddles are maneuverability saddles. That one's the same as on the other horse. And this is one of the other maneuverability saddles, which is quite attractive, actually. And then the third, I have already... Oh, did I? I did. I destroyed saddles. I am bad. I was told not to, and I did. So I'm going to do a thing. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, welcome back. So I deleted saddles. I shouldn't have done that. And because I did that, I had to go back in and spawn new ones. So, all right. Is that speed? That's speed. And this is the third. So now remember, each type of saddle has 3 different styles. So this is the type maneuverability. And so we have this kind of Trojan Aquilonian set. It's blue and gold. We have the green and gold. What was this called? I gotta look. The Noble Scout saddle. Yeah, I don't even know who. I have no idea what that's supposed to be, but I like it because it's kind of got this British lion on the back. It's very medieval. And then this is the Khitan saddle. And it matches the Khitan medium armor. So, very Khitan. Alright. So those are those 3 saddles. We're going to keep those on here. Next will be the speed saddles. And I use a speed saddle on my horse. And I'm going to put it on him. Because that was the other one he kind of liked. Alright. So this is the Turin speed saddle. It's rather attractive, I think. And this is the... Oh, that's maneuverability saddle. This is the Yamatai speed saddle. And it's kind of cool. It kind of looks like a dragon on the front. See there? It's kind of dragon-like. That's the Yamatai speed saddle. And then this is the Pictish speed saddle, which I freaking love. So, alright. Alright, and then the last is the defensive saddles. And again, oh, the speed saddle, all it really does is it allows you to break into full sprint faster. And that can make a difference. So, I'm going to go ahead and put that one on. Put this one. We're done gearing him up. This is the Poltan or Poitan, traditional barding for a jousting horse. And that's why I think it's armor penetration resistance, is because this is like, you know, jousting saddles. Although you can joust using any saddle. And this is actually the, oh, I forgot what it, the Silent Legion, which is a combat saddle, which I really, initially I put on my clan leader's horse because I really thought that would be what he would like. But no, he likes the maneuverability, which I can completely understand because maneuverability is definitely a thing. I prefer speed myself, but so that's the Silent Legion barding, which is the battle armor, the defense armor. So, alright. I'm just going to leave that in the inventory. Alright, so. Now, this is a pro tip. Role players probably would figure this out pretty quickly because we actually want to sometimes walk because running everywhere isn't always realistic when we're role playing. So sometimes we want to walk up, not run up, or jog up. But you can use it on the back of the horse. So you hit, if you're in a space like this, which is very tight and hard to maneuver, you can walk out and then just hit your shift to sprint. Now, the horse controls take a little bit of getting used to, because when you're on foot, the way they've got it is WASD, you know, is side strafe. It steers you, or it moves you back, forward, left, right. But steering is actually done with the mouse. So if you stand still, you can completely pivot around and look at yourself. But then if you start to move forward, it'll go in the direction the camera is facing. Right? So if I go like that, instead of moving forward and watching myself, it'll just turn the direction my camera is facing and go that way. That is not how the steering works on the horse. And at first it was very confusing. I was very frustrated by this, but then it made sense to me. When you're on the horse, you need to be able to look around a lot without changing the trajectory that you're running. So you need to be able to auto run, go in a specific direction, and turn and look behind you at what's going on. You know? So it does take some getting used to. I obviously have been working at it a while, or I wouldn't have a level 12 horse and another level 7 horse, and have been building levels on my clanmates' horses. But, so yeah, it does take some getting used to. But I really enjoy the horseback riding. It is a lot of fun, and I hope that it will inspire some of you to come play. One of the things we're hoping to set up on our server is a big kind of coliseum arena, because we now have an arena building set with sand and everything. We want to set up a big coliseum and have horsey events in it. So obviously jousting, but also some more rodeo-like stuff like pole bending, barrel racing, that kind of thing. And just kind of have fun competing for prizes or something as soon as we get it built and start having some events. So that's what we're looking forward to in the future. So anyway, I hope that I have inspired you to come give it another shot. Come join the Horsey Fun, and we'll look forward to seeing you around. All right, thank you.